Santa Clara, California. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the San Francisco 49ers. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin along. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. First carry for Raheem Mostert. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, 49ers! Raheem Mostert with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year. And the Niners have taken the early lead.
If you did know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long.
And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Now a play fake. Kaepernick taking a shot for Samuel. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, and it's second down.
He was covered by Jamal Adams.
Here's a toss play right to Mostert. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And the offense getting set to take over the football here early on in the game, first quarter. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Well, these two rivals played 2 of the better games in the NFL a season ago. You remember Week 17, it was Dre Greenlaw stopping Jacob Hollister at the 1 to preserve a 26-21 49er win. And that wound up both winning them the NFC West and earning them the #1 seed.
27 yards there, a first down. Well, a big play like that looks familiar, doesn't it? Like we saw a week ago, reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Nothing wrong with being explosive, nothing wrong with being electric, nothing wrong with carrying it over from the previous week off to a really, really hot start.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Open man is Samuel, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense. And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end ended up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Kaepernick to throw on second down, and he fires one incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. This will be caught at about the 5. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Mostert. Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. Now we're going to get a timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. They'll run it with Kamara. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Alvin Kamara, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race.
This offense ready to head back out there as they'll take over with a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. On play action, it's Kaepernick. Lines up and lets it go for Samuel. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And they're going to take... So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A quick throw caught out wide by Bourne. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run the toss to Mostert. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Number 31,
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
This offense, number 1 in the NFL in picking up 1st downs, and the run game got him another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because if you keep picking up 1st downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for the Niners. 41 yards. But one thing's for sure, they're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1 yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the third most in a single year. And the 49ers add on to their lead. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Kaepernick now on first down. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
From midfield, here's Kaepernick. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Kaepernick will try again on second down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. This offense was on the move. Now two straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. Able to haul it in is Kittle. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll come out in the pistol. Again, they'll throw with Kaepernick. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
For Deebo Samuel. Incomplete.
Line of scrimmage. Again, the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Again, it's Kaepernick. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
But there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal.
They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Deebo Samuel with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
So that, Charles, his 2nd touchdown of the ball game. He had the more standard receiving touchdown earlier. This time he finds the end zone in the run game.
Yeah, it's almost as if he said, well, that's how I know.
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And out across midfield down to the 45. Give him 30 yards there. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ball game.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. That it! Touchdown, 49ers. Raheem Mostert becoming just the second player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
I know I should keep the focus and the spotlight on the hero that just scored, but tackling's been an issue for this defense all game long. I can't set that aside. We just saw it again here. Missed tackles leads to his long touchdown run.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On play action, it's Kaepernick. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Kaepernick was looking to throw, but then it became decision time. And when he saw they had room to run, he made the right decision to pull it down there, and he winds up picking up the first down.
This is Mostert. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one good for 33 and a first.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
27 more yards. That's another 40.
Well, but there's a pretty easy explanation for his success in this one. He's very comfortable throwing the football. Did you just see that one? In the pocket, no real pressure, yet to be sacked today. When he's that comfortable, that leads to those types of completions.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Alvin. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. And his throw's going to be incomplete. John Ross, the one he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Here's Mostert. And bulldozing his way through. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house The ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates, the worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
This will be caught just inside the 10. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. Flushed out right. And across the chalk. Into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And this offense continues to pour it on.
But once you get down deep in the red zone, Colin Kaepernick, you know that he is a threat to call his own number, and he did so there for the touchdown run.
And partner, that's what makes defending him.
Offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
The end of the third quarter.
One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle around twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
The quarterback taken down and sacked.
Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
A battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
A scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
The 17-yard line.
Into the red zone now. Kaepernick. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Emmanuel Ogbah that time, able to drop him for a loss.
And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers, they're just pouring it on.
That's a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well.
offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. Through an opening, and there he goes. He's at the 30, 10, and he's in for the score, and his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
Now, you talk about the dominating rushing performances that you and I have seen together. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. So after the INT, it's Kaepernick. That's going to be caught. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. George Kittle with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. To throw, Kaepernick. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Broke a tackle, but not much room there ultimately. Just up past the 25 and no further. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Niners on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
The Niners will go for it. It's Kaepernick. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards, a big play there on 4th. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. And Mostert with a 1st down carry. Nice carry. Gets his way forward for a pickup of about 6 yards.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Once again, it's Mostert. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Yard on the play. brings up 3rd and 4.
Mostert. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Explosion help leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for San Francisco, the perfect season remains intact as they move to 11-0 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Minnesota Vikings. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, their luck may have run out as they fall to 4-7 now on the year. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans. I'm Brandon.